Hello friends, it's Victor, EdgeOFFrequency channel. I'm currently sitting in a children's playground next to the 10-story building where I live. And as I already mentioned in the first video about what I'm being concerned with about, so it's basically as you can see, cell masts. So there are several cell masts on the roof of the neighboring 10-story building. And let's check this out. So we're currently being exposed at 0.3 of a volt per meter peak signal strength, so that's about 239 microwatts per square meter. And since I don't have average measurements for average power density, because those are the ones that this detector isn't equipped with, I just additionally pasted ones that correspond most closely to the ones shown on the right hand side. So what building biologists from BioInitiative Report 2012, you can go on their website, it's BioInitiative.org. They suggest a minimum of 3.4 to 6 microwatts per square meter, so that's where biological effects start. And look where the readings on this mirror are. So I'd say it's around 200 microwatts per square meter average. And now I'm gonna walk you around my neighborhood and just show you some other hotspots that are a true, according to me, crimes against human beings to live in or work inside of those areas of exposure. So right now I've moved away a bit, and you can still see how readings are on the meter, how readings are pretty high. Let's say in the range out of safe exposure, definitely far out of the range of safe exposure. So we're getting around 2,652 microwatts per square meter peak. As you can see, those tick tick tick, those are the that's the alarm function of the meter when the readings are being surpassed in terms of safety limits. Okay, here we are on another hotspot, as I already mentioned. See that? Another case of residential building obviously having one visible cell mast or cell tower, as you if you will, if you like. And let's see what our meter says. So I'm being about some 60 meters, more or less 70, away from those cell towers. They're on the 8 or 9-story building, residential building there. And there are about 4 of them on each facade all around. As you can see how high readings are. Still about 0.3 of a volt per meter peak signal strength, around, even getting up to 1 volt per meter. So that's around 2.4 thousand microwatts per square meter average power density. Let's get a bit closer. So it already started clicking. And there are the other 2 antennas, as you can see. Extraordinary dangerous place to live in. And you can see that isn't, again, a smart idea. Those people sitting there, probably in some kind of a bar or something, cafe, if you will, right under those cell antennas. So we're in the orange area. That's almost around 1 volt per meter peak signal strength. Okay, I moved away on the other side from the same building. As I said, literally, it's coated with those ill-causing cell towers, and people are living there, believe it or not. It's not just an ordinary residential apartment building. And just want to show something again, something else. Look at this. So that building right across the street is a gymnasium, a high school that's actually closed right now because still are holidays since it's late August, so the school should begin somewhere around in September. But check this out. Check how the strong radiation is. I mean, it's unbelievable how many people do notice this. Actually, very few can afford this mirror, or have just accidentally came about it. Just my brain just stuck a little bit, sorry, can't come up with the right word, but anyway, I'd say the readings aren't much lower in that high school right across the street.
Jel on plati po kvadratu, njega plaćaš po kvadratu? On kaže, da on ne radi po kvadratu.
And right there is basketball and football court, probably dedicated to the same high school, where again, children and young adults and the like are spending their time not knowing what they're being exposed to. And look at this. And right across there is a kindergarten, probably, where of course I've known to see many children during the season. Right now, of course, it's closed, just as all schools are. But still, how my Acousticum 2 meter is screaming. It's still around or below 1 volt per meter peak signal strength. And I mean, this is definitely out of control. I don't know what to say, what to add more. But again, we still do have some choices, at least in terms of minimizing our actual daily exposure, whether we are at home, whether we are at work. And as I've mentioned in the first video, always before sleep, turn your wireless modem off. You don't want to be bathing in or cooking literally like a sausage in all those radiation-laden exposures. At least I do always turn it off, even though neighbors still do have, unfortunately, their wireless routers and cordless phones always turned on, even when they're not at home. Thanks for watching.